So we made a list of things on the train about what we kind of think is gonna,
Yeah.
be at FanFest.
So, what they said in Anaheim will be talked about in Berlin are character action skins, improving quests, the third raid difficulty between normal and savage, the new 8-player raid, and the duty support update.
The new 8-player raid is gonna be interesting. I wonder what it's gonna be referenced on. They didn't show off the 8-player raid last FanFest, did they? I actually don't remember. I don't think they did.
No, they just said it's in Berlin.
No. I mean last year. Yeah. I think they did mention the Arcadia.
Oh, they showed a picture of the graphics card tower being like the Arcadia.
Yeah, but they didn't say what it really was.
No. I don't think they were like, it's a wrestling story. You're fighting for entertainment and discover secrets.
The evil thing. I wonder if they'll show any references to like other Final Fantasy games. Or it could be like heavily Norse themed,
We can try and predict that.
Yeah. Okay, what's your prediction for the normal raids?
I don't know. I haven't really thought about that. I wanted to, but I didn't have the time.
Oh, Blitzball. Thank you for the sub. I don't know, I feel bad about acknowledging chat.
Thank you for the sub.
One of our viewers brings up a good point. Like, it might just be like the world tree. Like, we've seen the world tree.
Yeah.
So there's a good chance that there's like the world snake. Ouroboros. What the fuck is the world snake's name? Jimmy.
Jimmy Neutron.
Jimmy Neutron the snake. Like he's eating the world tree. You're a manga.
No, that's still
You're a manga. I don't know.
You're Mungender.
But he's like eating the world tree, right? So maybe that will be what the normal raid is. We'll be like fighting him off and preventing him from dooming the shard. But it's hard to know. It wouldn't make sense though, because you wouldn't have time to touch on that story with Odin being the main focus of dooming the world in the main MSQ. At least that's what my prediction is. Like, I predict that the Aura Odin fella is like the winterer of that shard that's trying to like destroy that shard. Yeah.
That makes sense. We already talked about this in our other podcast, the first episode.
Which you should watch if you haven't. It's even more scuff than this is, somehow.
Because then for the raid, we just go through every single Norse god.
Yeah, or like just like villains, like a Loki could be like an evil villain of like one of like the things, and then I don't know, one of the Titans. Stuff like that.
It's a R12S Loki guy.
Yeah. It could be fun if they riff on Norse mythology a lot.
Yeah.
Because they're not doing it for the Alliance raids, because we know that's going to be the Eva collab. Then we're going to get a lot of stuff. Like, they've got to fulfill it in other ways, so that my guess is that it'll be for the normal raids.
Yeah.
Or they do it for the trials. That's also a possibility. But that's not as fun, because I don't raid trials that much, but I do the normal raids and the savages a lot. I predict that they're going to show off the Fizz range. That's my prediction. That's the new class I think they're going to show off. Chad is saying it's 100% the tank.
Yeah.
Ellen. No.
I think that's what I was thinking, because They talked about the evolved jobs. They talked about main tanks and off tank. I mean, it's like, look, the new tank. It's a main tank. Isn't that so cool? Look at that.
Did they say they were showing more evolved stuff
No.
at Berlin? Because I feel like in my brain, the new tank is very tied into the evolved class. So it just
Yeah.
makes sense that you would show the new tank and then use that as like a jumping off point to talk about how the new tank system is changing with evolved class. That's just me, you know?
Yeah.
The things I have on my bingo board is the Fizz range class will be announced. Halamot will look super cute in the new trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't remember if she's in the current version of the trailer that we
No.
have. She's not. So I bet she will be in that. I have one of the sciences a class change, but I don't think that actually will happen. Because I feel like of all of the classes that they could change into, it doesn't really make sense. Unless there's a
Yeah.
big magic theme. And then maybe Best Boy Grahatia will like class swap, but like it's rough.
Yeah. See, I wrote down all the scions and their like original class and then the job change.
Yeah.
The only one that has yet to change is Justinian.
That is a good point.
But he is kind of just the dragoon.
Yeah. But
So-
with Norse, like there's a heavy dragon theming.
Yeah. Like Natok is from the Norse mythology, right?
Right? And he does have like dragon blood or something essence. I don't really remember, but he has something like imparted in him due to like his leftover like eye stuff. So maybe he could evolve into like, you know, Dragoon Plus.
Dragoon tank.
Dragoon Tank.
It's a dragoon tank.
I don't know. They already have a pre-concept of like people changing classes and then changing back, right? Like
Yeah.
Zero. She has a light and a dark mode, right? She goes from Reaper to Paladin depending on what she's like doing, right?
Yeah.
So maybe we'll get someone to like do like a multi-class like that. I don't know.
Shum.
Oh yeah, the cat dwarf surfing. That's so cute.
Yeah.
And the daily/weekly
See,
system stuff. They're gonna show that off as well, right?
I had a theory about
Oh,
the
tell me your
cat
theory.
dwarfs. What did we write down? There isn't really a fist range, maybe a new character, and then I wrote Ishtola got sick of bullshit and picks up a gun, and then you in all caps, she's blind.
Yeah, you were like, maybe a Stola, and I'm like, well, the blind person is the least likely person to be Fizz range.
Yeah. But it's funny.
It is funny.
And then I wrote, maybe it's time for Justinian to change jobs. He got lost and accidentally walked into the cat place and comes out with a new job. And then he paid $1 million gil for that too.
I could just see him like taping cats to his like armor. Seems like a very Estinian coded thing to do. I feel like they're going to talk about the new customization. I feel like they're going to talk about the new customization system way too much. And I'm very happy it's going to be a thing, and I'm really looking forward to it. But I feel like it's just going to be... It's going to be another like retelling of the Lala, the pixel cheek situation, where they just talk about the Lala's cheeks in way too much detail because they had to move a lot of the stuff from London Fan Fest for last time to the Tokyo one. But I am looking forward to Fantasiaing into Shrek. Oh,
Yeah.
also I just realized that means we're gonna get more free Fantasias, right?
Yeah, right. How many do I have? I haven't used any lately,
I used one
really.
of the free ones they gave me. I think I have 3 in total saved up. they talked about how the open world content, they're going to do some changes for that. So, the two kinds of open world content there are fates and S ranks.
Yeah.
So my prediction is that they're going to fuse them. They're called notorious monsters, I think, right? They're not actually. That's what the community calls them. Calls them S ranks, right? They're not actually called that, right?
I don't remember what they were called. Leaf Quest. I know. There were some stuff in the Anaheim keynotes where they didn't give it a place where they're gonna talk about it more.
They showed a lot of those big giants, those ice titan thingies, like walking around the map.
Yeah.
And it makes no sense to me why there were so many of them and how they weren't really that different. I feel like FF style they're not all going to be a trial, right?
No.
Like, I feel like that's going to be the open world content. Like, maybe there'll be like a bunch of fates, and then maybe like you do some stuff like riding them or on their back, and then you like fight them and you take them down together. You know, something like that.
Yeah. So the things they said, but didn't say where they would talk about it more, is adding all new types of battle content, improving public fields, which they said in quotes, dynamic events and more content in each area to master those areas.
Yeah, mastering the areas is a little weird because that seems like a very WoWy / Guild Warsy.
That
to me.
Seems like doing the 50 fates per area, but you can do like more than just fates.
I would actually love if I could get those freaking bicolor gems from something else other than fates, because there's a lot of cool rewards you can get with the bicolor gems, but they're way too grindy, and I will before I get that fucking squirrel mount. I can't do it. I really want it. I really want that stupid squirrel.
Too.
But I'm never gonna get it.
I have 12 of the scrolls out of 100.
Right?
And they're so 1 million, 2 million per piece on the market board. Or maybe 100k, few 100,000.
I don't know. They probably dropped or gone up. I don't know.
I think a few of them already stack up to millions. They're really expensive.
Honestly, Destiny has a system like the new weekly system and Zone Mastery, and it works pretty well. I don't know anything about Destiny, so I don't know.
Been
hearing a lot of good things about Destiny lately. I hope I might join for the next expansion or update they do.
See you in Destiny 3. They also talked about the treasure hunts, fates, and hunts will see changes, which is, I guess, part of improving the public fields.
Yeah.
They're saying they're gonna evolve in their own way to... We don't know what the fuck they're doing. Did it use the fates as an example of making them a bigger?
I would like S ranks to be more like fates because they are a bit boring. Also, there's a lot of weird toxicity about S ranks in FF. There's someone in I should name servers. There's a particular server on Light where it's someone who does the S rank sometimes, and it's very nice and very helpful that they do that. But the problem is when they're not around or someone else offers to do it, they get very angry and toxic about it. It's very weird. And treasure maps, I love treasure maps, but they are one of the most botted content in the game. If you see a bunch of bots flying around a high level region, it's them. They're doing maps the majority of the time. So
yeah, one thing about hunts is A ranks and S ranks. You have to use some kind of third-party thing, like the Valoop Discord
Yeah.
or their website to see when one spawns. There's no
Otherwise it's dead
shot
in,
you'll
like,
never
5
find an
minutes.
S rank.
Yeah, you can't
Could be
hear
on
about
any
it
server, on
organically.
any zone. Yeah, there's no way in game to tell you that, hey, there's an S ring, except you're in the zone, on the right server, in those 5 minutes where it's alive.
That's a good point. They could put in, like, there are like hunt masters you can talk to in the game
Yeah,
who give you lore and info about the hunts and like hints on how to spawn them. So like maybe they could add in like something to help people know when their hunt's up or when they're going to spawn.
yeah. And also the like normal hunts or B ranks hunts are like kind of useless. They give a bit of XP, a small amount of nuts.
Yeah, it's a weekly that I don't know anyone that actually does them.
Yeah, not much of a reason to do them really. So I hope they change that up a bit.
Yeah.
Do something interesting. Not exactly sure what they could do.
Okay.
Blitzball.
What's your prediction?
Just mentioned.
I was gonna say, what's your prediction for the new class? And then you just is it Blitzball?
The first range has to be Blitzball, obviously.
I thought it was going to be a whip. That was my guess. I would love if it was juggler or clown or jester or something like that, because that was one of my favorite classes in Final Fantasy Tactics events. But I don't think it will be. I mean, there's no class in the game that uses cards, so that'd be a pretty unique like thing. Not one that does damage anyway. Poor healers. They're gonna be gutted, aren't they?
My idea is like a magical dragon knight that can grow a tail of fire or something.
It's amazing art, I have to say. I'm really proud of your artistic talents coming along.
I looked at the shirt, I analyzed it, and I figured out what it means. We had some ideas about the fizz range. I had some ideas.
Yeah.
I said the fizz range has a massive minigun and has a channel ability where you keep shooting as long as you're standing still.
I thought that'd be cool.
Yeah.
But then you're worried about that being too close to machinist or mechanist, however you call it.
You wrote, I think it'll be a rifle or a cannon.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And to that I answered that this might be too close to machinist, because machinist can do everything. Has a gun, has a drone, has a robot, has a flamethrower, it has chainsaws, it has grenades and bombs. It's like, and it just has everything.
It is like an engineer, right?
Yeah, so I did add, I'm worried any gun is too close to machinist, or they'll change machinist into more of an engineer.
But like, Gunbreaker has a gun, and no one makes the mistake about like comparing them though, right?
You don't really use the gun. Even your ranged attack isn't using the gun. You just slash with your sword, and then every minute you point the gun in your enemy's face and just pull the trigger.
Yeah, it's a very bad gun. It works for shooting myself in the head though.
Yeah. You shoot on the floor to make a massive explosion, and you shoot yourself in the head to make yourself immortal. Like, the gun isn't really the main focus. The gun is right in the job's name, the Gunbreaker.
Chat thinks it might be a crossbow. That's an interesting idea.
Yeah, and then I wrote a second idea. An axe-throwing barbarian ?
Yeah.
Mix of dancer and warrior ?
I like that idea because I think with axes, it's like very similar to like Vikings or like a seafaring like raider of sorts, you know?
Yeah.
And I think that would be very on brand for the new expansion with the Norse theming. But I don't know. We've seen some high-tech cities and stuff.
Yeah, that's where the gun comes in. But I guess I
Thank
don't know.
you
It's
for the
kind of
sub.
Thank you for the Prime sub, and
But yeah,
um,
it'd be good.
someone had the idea that we're going to one more place besides the fourth.
Yes, I asked I asked our community
Our
what they
community.
thought.
One person.
I DMDB and asked them what they thought, and they think their prediction is that we're going to another place besides the fourth. Zax, I didn't ask you shit because you're not fucking caught up with the game. I'll take no sus with you. Go finish the MSQ and then I'll ask you stuff. Why are you even here? We're spoiling stuff.
It's fine.
Spoilers for 7.5, by the way.
You said another Norse god will be referenced.
Yeah, I think in the trailer there'll be another Norse god referenced in the reveal. Right now we have two.
Mm-hmm.
We have like the Weaver gods of the future, the old lady,
Yeah.
and then we have Odin as well. So look forward to like a video we do, and we do some big analysis on the on the new trailer.
I'm gonna read every possible Wikipedia article about Norse mythology.
Hell yeah.
I added, we can pet the world snake.
I hope so. I hope he's a cutie.
Yeah.
Oh, I have another prediction I had was that they announced a new Gold Saucer minigame.
Yeah.
A unrelated Final Fantasy merchandise announcement, like the board game or like Magic the Gathering collab or something like that. And I also I did have a prediction for like one crazy like collab that you don't see coming, but I think Eve has already fulfilled that criteria. As much as I would love to get another like hype on the same level as Fall Guys, I'm not gonna put that on my list.
I tried to gather some ideas about what the third difficulty could be called, because they will talk about it in Berlin, so they'll probably reveal that. We can just take some wild guesses, like maybe less intense than savage. I wrote down wild or brutal.
I wrote down rough and hard jokingly, but like I actually think it might just be hard mode. Like
normal, hard, savage, maybe they will just do that. But they haven't used hard in a while. It was just ARR stuff.
Exactly. They've got this perfectly good like word that they're not using. Why come up with a new word and you could just reuse the old one? The problem with it, I think, comes down to translation issues, though, because like, what they call it in Japanese might be different than what they call it in. Well, you know what I mean. Of course, they're not. They're not going to name it like the Japanese word, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Right? I mean, like hard is like I don't know, the AR dungeons or the AR trials.
And they're so hard. They're so difficult.
And maybe they just use extreme. I don't know what they're aiming for with the middle difficulty.
I don't know. I think it's too hard to predict. I don't even know what their vibe is on like why they're doing this, to be honest. But I'm not the person that they're targeting with this change, right?
Yeah.
Like I do savage raids and then ultimates casually, so I'm like, I wouldn't call myself like the highest end player or the hardest core, but I do dabble. And this
We
is mostly
dabble
for
a
the
little.
more casual players, right?
Yeah.
Or like letting people catch up who play don't have the time to like do the savage raids and find a group.
Because extremes are still easier than savage,
Yeah.
but you still need a coordinated group and
Yeah.
strats and
no,
specific ways of how to do something.
You just need to watch a video these days. It's actually like, it's not
Yeah.
bad.
You need to be prepared, right? Or
Yeah, you need to know the fight, but like
if you do it blind, you need to come up with strats. You can't just go in and do whatever.
the thing with extremes is that they do have a lot of leeway though, right?
Yeah.
It's not like savage where if you mess up there's a wipe. Like extremes you can recover pretty easily and limp through the fight.
Yeah. So I don't know if they want that middle difficulty to be similar to extremes or still below that.
Yeah. I think it'll be similar to extremes, right? Or maybe lower than that. I don't know. It's hard to know. But they'll tell us at FanFest, right?
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
what the flip does improving questing mean?
Right? What does improving questing mean? When they require you to use emotes, you can click on the little button and it just auto does the emote for you. That was the biggest change they've done in a while.
Yeah. There's still like, if you need to use an item on something, you click on the spot, your inventory opens, and you need to select the correct item. So maybe...
Do you?
Yeah.
Oh.
Or if you collect items and you hand them in, you go to the quest person, your inventory opens, and you need to select the item.
It's
So
just
maybe...
such a small change though. I don't
Yeah.
know. It's like, I feel like quests right now, like doing them isn't hard. It's, you talk to some person, you go someplace, you talk to another person, maybe you kill a thing, you stand in a circle, you click on one of 3 options. It's not. I would like more versatility, more interesting things to do. That's what I would want out of quests. But
Yeah.
it seems like what they're actually doing is like quality of life stuff, which is like, I don't know. What are they gonna do? Auto walk me to my next quest of Jack?
I don't know. What they said in Anaheim was like, ease the burden on players.
I don't think it's a burden.
I don't-
That's the thing.
Yeah. So we wrote down some ideas. And it's
I
getting
wrote
worse
down
and
some
worse.
jokes.
I wrote down not having to select individual items anymore.
Yeah.
So I'm like, oh,
I
gather
know.
these 3 berries, and then you get them, you bring back, and you just select the berries in your inventory. You need to put them in the extra window where you put in the items, and then you click accept.
And I wrote down a shiny gold line. It goes from you to the next quest objective.
Yeah, and then I wrote a big arrow above your head, and then auto walk option.
And then I said someone constantly whispering in your ear, reminding you what you're supposed to do on the quest. It's like, I don't understand how you make these easier.
I don't know. Like, the items one is the only thing I could think of actually happening.
Sometimes you have to type out a word.
A sentence.
Yeah.
Also, I don't know how to make more interesting quests in an MMO.
I mean, you can do lots of more
'Cause-
interesting things. Like, remember in the MSQ where there was like a puzzle section in 5.3?
Yeah.
Or was it 5.4? It was one of them. That was cool.
Yeah.
Give me more stuff like that. There's some like older quest design where like there's a quest in Shadowbringers where they're like, yeah, we're gonna give you no hints for this. You gotta figure it out on your own. Like where it was like a Namazu has lost something and you gotta go find where it is. and the quest deliberately doesn't show you where it is on the map, and you gotta go find it. But it gives you like 17 warnings about it before you can accept the quest.
Okay.
So I guess people didn't like it or something. I don't know. I feel like you could just look it up. Also, who does gold quests? Let's be real. Like, I would like to see the statistic of like how many people do the gold quests, like at the end of expansions and stuff. It's probably very low of the player base.
Yeah.
And I don't do them because they're not interesting.
Yeah.
Sometimes they have good story.
I've been trying to do them just to clear out my map for trains.
That's the reason why I did it too, to clear out my map.
Yeah, I kind of wanted to have like an empty nice map, so I did some of the quests, still not all of them, because it just, I don't know, it just like interact with this object and go back, stand in the circle and kill enemies. Click on this object.
They're not interesting.
Click on this person.
Like, I don't want the quests to be easier. I want them to be more varied and unique. Like, some of them are really good stories, and that's cool. I like that. But like, if they're still just like walk here, click on this person, walk back, click on this person, walk over here, fight something, then walk back, that's not. I don't want to do that.
Yeah. That is just what every quest is. Sometimes they throw you on a mount, and then you fly something and use the mount's ability.
Yeah,
instead of like clicking on it.
That's Beast Tribes. It feels like you're describing.
Yeah. There are still quests, you know?
That's true. That's true. But it's a different thing. Those are repeatable quests. I give those more of a pass. They can be repetitive because they have to be repeatable. But like, I don't know. Even them have been less interesting. Like, I remember in some of the Shadowbringers ones where they're like, here's this item. You gotta run it to the like halfway across the map. If you have 2 minutes to do it, and if you can't use any abilities or mount, and if you get hit, you drop the item and you have to restart. Give me stuff like that.
Those are with the giants. There is a quest range to carry something. There's something with the Pelu Pelu too.
Oh, okay.
But there's no danger on the way. You just walk in a straight line from your picking up the chest and then just down the road. With the Pelu Pelu on the road, there's sometimes a fate there with a big bird.
I mean, I don't want it to be annoying, right? I just want it to have variety. I think that's my thing, you know?
Yeah.
Like, I don't want the game to be difficult. I just want the game to be interesting, you know? I'm complaining about this, but I'm not actually complaining because I think it's fine how it is. I wouldn't make it easier. That's my point.
Yeah.
I don't.
It really doesn't have to be easy because there's like nothing happening in the quests.
Yeah, that was my point.
I agree with you.
Anything else we need to talk about?
I already talked about the 8-player raid. That was at the very bottom.
There's gonna be a new ultimate. You want to make a guess for what the new ultimate is?
Well, they did break their cycle with just adding adding a cap guide, so it could be anything.
4 lords.
It could be 4 lords. They could just make a Xenos ultimate.
No. I mean, Xenos ultimate would actually go really hard. Like, you start off with like Stormblood stuff, and it goes all the way to the end of Endwalker. That would be actually amazing. Like, I want to talk about stuff with you, but you've not done some of the Stormblood story, so I don't want to spoil stuff.
Well, then we need to wait until September when Beastmaster comes
out. Look forward to it. We're going to redo the story on Beastmaster, and then we're going to keep on going on Blue Mage.
Yeah.
So that'd be fun.
They said there will be PvP updates, and said nothing more about it.
Yeah.
Just PvP updates.
Maybe they'll do something with Rival Wings.
Maybe.
I don't think so. But thank you for watching, everyone.
Yeah, thank you for watching. We're gonna go.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.